Hi folks, and back we are here working on the chain. Right, basically I tried to fit the new chain in a rush the other night, and I couldn't get it on because basically when I tried to link it, I was almost, well, I was a complete link short. Basically, I just couldn't get it on there. This chain is stretched, so it works out. It works, but it's, as you can see, it's really stretched. So basically, what I've done is I re-geared this bike. I might have mentioned it in the video beforehand, and basically the very first cog that was on there was a 14, and I've now got a 17 on there, which is actually on the bike at the moment. But I've actually got, I don't know, I've ended up with two, but I've got two 17 cogs. Now with a 17 cog, it runs more or less like the Yamaha 125 sports bike gear ratio, because that lump is a Yamaha lump from the 125 sports bike. So as I'm using this as a road bike as opposed to an off-road bike, I thought might as well just set the gearing up the same, and it gives a top end of 65 miles an hour, cruises comfortably at 50. But obviously, like a bicycle, the bigger the cog at the front, the faster you go. But basically, with the 14, I had loads, pulling away from lights was like being on a fire blade, but top end, there was just no top end. It was ridiculous. So this is why I started stepping up. But now trying to fit the new chain, because this cog's bigger, and I've got a feeling that this, I'm not going to say the manufacturers are wrong, because they're probably not, but this chain was so stretched, which is how I got away with putting this much bigger cog on the front. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to step it down to a 16. I'm going to put the 16 back on, because as you can see there's a big difference there in the sizes from the 14 to 17. So I'm going to go back to a 16, and I'm going to take out this pushback bolt. I'm going to take this locking nut off and basically screw that bolt all the way in, and that will give me a little bit more to play with as well, and hopefully then I can fit this chain. But I'll tell you now, I don't want to go back to a 14 because it ends up just being buzzing like a bee going down the road. Okay, so we'll see how we get on.